can't decide what to make for my next video. I'm having so much fun playing Baldur's Gate 3, but... oh, shit, a spider. Now, the first big question to ask is spiders. Are they any good? Well, the short answer is no. And the long answer is fuck no. So, in order to make this challenge actually completable, I'm going to be bending the rules a little, and we're also going to be allowing anything spider-esque. For example, any spell that deals poison damage will be allowed, any weapon that deals poison damage will be allowed, and the one very rare niche case of Astarion's bite being something a spider can do will also be allowed, so you know Astarion's definitely going to be in the team. And if you're watching this video first, I would highly recommend you go back and watch the first episode first. This is part 2, Act 2, although I'm not your dad, you can watch this one first if you want. So, first thing we are doing before we head into Act 2 is going back through and killing absolutely every single enemy I missed, as we desperately need one more level to unlock a very important spell, Control Undead. That is going to come in very clutch later on. But we were one level off, and luckily killing every single enemy that I forgot about, even all the friendly NPCs bar the merchants, was just enough XP. Oh! Damn, that felt good when that level popped. I also, while exploring every inch of the Githyanki Crest, trying to find any way to maybe get some exploration XP, discovered this encounter that I've never seen before and was absolutely hilarious. You can fucking doodle on it. Best interaction ever. Oh no, that is just... And so we're ready to go into Act 3. But first, I need to get the Control Undead spell on someone, as we literally need it for the first encounter. But none of my classes can learn it. So, we got Bard Heart, and we're going to switch her into her OG, the Paladin class. And I need the Oathbreaker Paladin, but I've never played it before, and I was surprised to see that Oathbreaker isn't available. You actually have to select one of the other ones and then break your devotion by killing an innocent NPC. Thank God I didn't kill all the merchants, otherwise I would have had no one left to kill. Bad karma for killing a merchant, but if we're going to become an Oathbreaker, I mean, it's fitting from a lore perspective, right? Yeah, I forget, from a lore perspective, you can just switch classes, so it doesn't really work, but... Paladins devote themselves to good gods, and warlocks devote themselves to, like, evil gods.
I will be waiting for you. We have much to discuss.
Whoa. Heading back to camp and having a long rest will cause the Oathbreaker Knights to spawn, and then you can devote yourself to him, making you an official Oathbreaker Paladin, which actually locks your class. I didn't find this out till much later, but you can't switch from this, which I think is the only way to lock you into a class. Very strange. There it is! Control Undead! Ooh, shit! That is what I want to see! And with Control Undead unlocked, we can finally get into the first encounter of Act 2. Now, we did sneak into Act 2 before in order to get the poison weapon from Last Light In, but luckily we were able to jump around the trigger that makes this encounter move. But I don't want to risk hitting another trigger and having it move somewhere else, so we're going to do this encounter as the absolute first thing we do. If you've never seen this before, it is a group of goblins who think you work for the Absolute, and if you show up and play the Shadow Liar dropped from one of the higher ranking officials of the Absolute, then Karnas, the half-spider, half-drow, will show up with a moon lantern to take you to the evil HQ. Now, this is literally the only spider, well, half-spider, in all of Act 2, so we need to make use of him, and we're going to be making use of him with the Control Undead spell. But Mustangas, he's not undead, so how is that going to help? Well, first things first, we're going to need someone to cast Command on him to get him to drop his Moon Lantern, giving him protection from the Shadow Curse, which luckily he doesn't pick back up, even though he does pick back up his sword. Then we need to have him follow us into the Shadow Curse. Luckily, I set this up on Shadowheart, who is immune to this. Everyone else died to the Shadow Curse, but because I set this up on her, she was able to clutch it out. Then have him die to it, which will, you guessed it, resurrect him as an undead. Okay, he definitely died to it that time. Why isn't he coming back to life? Oh, there it goes! Okay, it just took a second. Okay. Now we command undead. He's controlled. I will be honest, I kind of thought we'd have more control over him. So we do get to control him, which is awesome. I'm super glad to have him as part of the team. But this is much, much, much worse than I thought it would be. So one, he doesn't actually register as a member of your team, as you see in our party icons on the left. So you can't directly move him around, which is super annoying. If you ever long rest, it uncontrols him and turns him into an aggressive NPC, which is super annoying. And if you ever load save, he will be aggroed but still under control, so you can't re-control him. This drove me nuts for hours, but I did eventually find in an old forum thread that if you quick save and quick load, it does fix this, thank God. So, where to next? Well, after freeing the Pixie and getting complete immunity to the Shadow Curse, we head through into the evil HQ, bluff our way past the guards, and say hello to the big bad who is currently punishing Minthara. That is why we knocked her out back in Act 1. Now, if we pass a few skill checks here, we can convince him not to kill her and just imprison her. And if we rock up to the prison, we can actually choose to save her, allowing her to join the party. Apparently, this wasn't on the original version of this game. They added this in a patch for people doing good playthroughs who wanted Minthara on the team. Thank you so much, Larian, for doing this. I've already used her before on a good playthrough, and she is a great addition to the team. There is two main reasons we want to use her. One, she is a drow, and there is a poison weapon that works exclusively for drow, so it's perfect for her. And two, she has access to the unique brand ability as a bonus action, so she can always do bonus fire damage on all of her attacks. So we're going to respec her, and she is going to be the new Control Undead character. That's something I really respect about this game. Every other game... Wow, he goes first. He's really quick. Like, everyone on the other side of the door would just immediately pick up on it. Not in Baldur's Gate 3. Not in Baldur's Gate 3. Wow, these guys are level 8! They ain't fucking around. Oh man, I should have pre-hasted for this. Should I haste now? Yeah, fuck, I'm gonna haste now, chat. I'm gonna haste now. They're level 8. Oh, I can haste him? Do we? Fuck yeah, chat, let's do it! Let's do it. Let's see how crazy he is hasted. Let's not let them get a turn. Wow! Nearly 50 damage. Holy shit, Astarion. Nice.
You dead, Scar.
Soul branding. That's why we want Minthara on the team. And Bless? Oh, Minthara, you're too kind. Okay, because I counterspelled that, the Warden's not actually going to hear, right? I don't know if they heard that or not. Haste double turn. Oh my god, yes. Yes. And with a few more skill checks to convince the guards that Minthara is our mind slave, we eventually make it to the quick travel point, which officially frees her from their imprisonment. She then joins our camp, and at camp we can officially recruit her to the team. Oh yeah. Don't run into the Shadow Curse. Is she gonna die? Oh my god. Go to camp quick. She kills herself. Still finishes it off. Nice. Did he really not even make it one encounter? So here we encountered multiple problems. First of which, Minthara needs to break her oath to get Control Undead, and I've already fucking killed everyone. So on the way to try and find someone to kill, we had our next encounter in Act 2, and Karnas got absolutely clapped because we haven't healed him from any of the other encounters he's done. Now, at this point, I was about to give up on having him as a companion, but after more forum thread diving, I discovered that even though undead aren't supposed to be able to be healed, for some reason, the soul spell aid does work to heal them. So I recruited a whole bunch of the ghouls summon characters you can get, the like side characters, respec them into clerics, level them up, and had them spam heal on them to get them back to full health. This is very annoying to do every long rest, but it will keep them alive, and I am absolutely determined to get Chris, as I'm going to dub him, all the way through to the end of Act 2. So my first thought to break my oath was he who was out in the wastes. Okay, did that break her oath? I don't think that broke her oath. No. So I was genuinely stressing here, as while I do want to do the evil playthrough and kill everybody in Last Light In, I wanted to have this build set up first. But then I remembered the sick guy in the bed. If you close the door, they won't know.
What's this? Feels like I've lost something.
A spasm grips your chest.
Broken your oath, Paladin.
And boom, with that, her oath is broken, and she is our new Control Undead character. Apparently Chris didn't like this, so he teabagged us to show his disrespect for Minthara. I also discovered you only need 3 levels to get Control Undead, so I put the rest into Astral Archer, so she's dual spec, which is amazing. Then we long rested before the last Light In battle, and that was perfect timing, as that triggered our Dark Urge cutscene, where our butler tells us to go and kill the girl protecting Last Light In. This is absolutely magnificent timing, as I don't know if you kill her before he tells you to kill her, if you still get the reward, but I won't need to find out now, as we had very lucky timing here. Whew, everything's going well. And I gave her the Broodmother's Revenge necklace, so if she runs out of moves, she can still heal herself and then attack once, because I honestly thought it only worked on melee weapons. This necklace works on all weapons. All weapons. I think even staffs. Like, whatever you have equipped in your main hand, that's what it will use, which is freaking amazing. Now it's time to begin our reign of tyranny by killing everybody in Last Light In. But before we do that, I popped down to the dock of the Evil HQ to get a couple more Illithid parasites. Now, luckily, Minthara actually starts with 4 Illithid parasites abilities already, which is great. Although they are all terrible, it does mean if we get Cull the Weak on her, it will be 4 higher than anyone else. So that is a great pick for her. And with that, it's time to let the slaughter begin. But before we do that, I decided to quickly allow the attempted capture of her, just so I could kill them for some more XP. Hey, I'm not going to say no to a little bonus XP, right? Does not drag anyone else into combat unless we close the door. Nice. Although when she dies, I think the shield will go down. I've never done that before, so something's going to happen. I might not have needed the haste, yeah. We might just one-cycle her here. A absolutely brutal one-cycle. Holy shit. Did I do that? Hey, I'm running outside. Get me the hell back in. Suppose this is also what happens if you get stolen?
Isabel.
What? So I was very confused here. That's the cutscene that plays if you fail to stop her getting captured. But what's actually happening is you did straight up kill her. You do still succeed in your Dark Urge mission to take her out. It's just no matter what happens, Ketheric Thorn kidnaps her and she shows up for the last battle with him. I was very confused about this though. I reloaded several times to try and fix it, but it turns out it works regardless, so we're all good.
It's happening. They'll all be taken by the for a little while until then.
So it forcibly drags you outside and makes you do a massive zombie battle with everybody. Fucking Jesus. And Isabel's corpse is like stolen. Interestingly, it doesn't revive them. Weird. Well, let's go through this and see if this counted. If this didn't count, then... Fuck, I guess we're gonna have to reload to before that battle. All that XP is just gonna be wasted. Whoa! I've never seen this enemy model before! Wow! The giant shadow creeper. Cool. Skadoosh. Beautiful one shot. Nicely done. How is she still alive? I'll let her live to tell the others.
It is abominable that you still live. You who has cost us so much. And the murderer of light.
That smile! Oh my god.
Need not be buried.
One more thing. Chihira, come here. Just give me a little kiss. And then she like unhinges her jaw.
You lie and rot among them.
Or just does the poison puke right into her face, kills her. Walk away while you still can. No, no, we're not letting her walk away, chat. I am fangs and teeth. I am bloodlust made flesh. Oh my god,
but I
savage.
Your blood.
I guess you can scare her off if you want to. I don't want to scare her off, chat. I don't want to scare her off. That also forced a shape change, so that's freaking amazing. And with that, after a long rest, our butler comes to give us our just rewards. Now, while this form isn't technically a spider, I know it has 7 limbs and not 8. I mean, some spiders in the wild lose a leg and go on to live long lives, right? So I'm going to allow this. I am going to allow this. It's a 7-legged spider, and we lost one of our limbs in a fight, but we kept on going because we're just so damn tough. Sheila can finally unlock her true form. The Queen of Spiders. Yes.
Young behemoth.
Technically not a spider, I know, but
cannot speak
7 limbs. Come on, we're pretty close, Chad.
over your own cruelty.
Drinking your beautiful body. You're beautiful, Chad. Swipe at the butler, that's hilarious. Let's drink it in. Let's drink it in.
So handsome, so brazen. This form is the Slayer.
The spider?
You did many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away.
Right, so first let's test the haste. Let's test the haste. So chuck on a haste. Honestly, I don't need a dual cast it. We'll just chuck one on because we could win this encounter regardless, right? And then transform. He's still hasted! He's still hasted! Wow. Okay, that's humongous. We are the double haste Queen of Spiders, champ. Alright, what moves have we got? Unbelievably, I can still use Twin Spell, Quicken Spell, and Subtle Spell? Does he even have anything that's technically a spell? No. Weird. I don't think we're supposed to have these, but we'll take them. We'll take them. Yeah, like these moves are supposed to be up here. Okay, we have... Let's dismiss. Relentless Lunge. A chance to prone for 2 turns, deal 7 to 17 damage. As a bonus action and has a respectable range. It's about a spider jump. Start with the jump. Boom. Oh, nice, nice. We're very slow though. Interesting. We have like shockingly bad initiative. Maybe I'll take Alert as my next feat. Everyone else just pass. I want to see more Slayer moves. Don't run away, dude. Where are you fucking going? He's scared of the Slayer. Fighting goal turn. We can still leap as a bonus action. We have normal jump, which obviously never gonna do if we have access to leap. Can I leap from a standing start? You can leap from a standing start. Interesting. Although it didn't hit him, despite him being right there. I guess it doesn't have 100% accuracy. Alright, our actual main moves. We have multi-attack. 4 to 40. Lash out with your claws, rending a flow. Screeching slivers. Also, I think I can drink potions. So I could, like, potion of speed to get extra attacks if I wanted to. Let the slaughter begin. For 4 turns, brand nearby creatures with a sinister mark so that their deaths make you harder to kill? Weird. What does that even mean? Do we need to cast that just to look at what it does in like the stat screen? I think so. Sanctimonious blood? Another word I've never read before. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Slash open a foe's vital arteries. They start bleeding and issuing gushing blood. Continually heals your wounds 4 to 32. So it's 8 less and has a 4 less max hit. But for 3 turns they bleed. Every time they bleed, I heal. Very interesting, even though the heal's not actually written into that as a number. and slay. Revel in your malevolent claws across the body of your target. 9 to 29 applies something until long rest. Okay, we've got to try these just to see what the effects actually do. Let's start with let the slaughter begin. 15% chance? Nah, fuck that, chat. We're never casting that. That's absolute trash. Only a 49% chance. We do not have very high accuracy. What about just a normal attack? 49. Why do I have disadvantage? I'm looking down on him with fucking 4 arms. What do you mean disadvantage? You have an extra attack for some reason though. Let's go for another one. Now, you might have seen a little problem there. So first off, the accuracy on all of his attacks is shocking. We have terrible initiative, and his main attack, multi-attack, which you're supposed to hit 4 times, and it's supposed to be 4d10, is glitched, and it's actually 4d4. I used this attack many more times before I gave up on it, and I never hit above a 4. Literally ever. The absolute perfect hit from it is not a 40, it's a 16. Luckily his other swipe attack does still work though, so that's the main one I used. Boop. Lunge seems to work really good. That'll make him more susceptible to attacks, right? Yeah. Nice! Okay, we didn't lose the 1v1. We didn't lose the 1v1. It's not as bad as it could have been. But, if I'm being honest, still pretty bad. So, it does have some boons. It's treated as a wild shape form, even though you can only use it once per long rest. So, if we're at low health, we can bust this out to get to more than full health, as it has like 100 HP. And if we're in that form, we won't immediately die when we go out of it. We'll get hit back to our normal form, which is good. We can keep concentration, which is amazing. It automatically gets 2 attacks, which is great. And the leap deals damage and occasionally knocks enemies prone, which is both good and bad, as it has a huge range and nearby teammates will also get crushed by it. So I didn't actually really end up getting much more value out of it. You kind of need a full range team to constantly be using it, but occasionally you can jump onto someone. So we did get a little bit of use out of this, but overall Slayer form pretty weak. I'm actually really surprised how undertuned this is. Although you are supposed to get stronger at level 10, 11, and 12, so maybe in Act 3 it'll be really good. There we go. And we got a level up from there, nice. Yeah, my next big goal was to take out the roaming Thrawns within the Underdark, Fatty, Thinny, and Goldie. But before we did that, I made sure to kill everyone else in between, which was just enough to lock in 1 more level, which is really big. It gives everyone else a new feat, but most importantly, Minthara now gets access to her double attack, which is an absolute game changer. 1 more arrow can seriously make all the difference. And it also makes Action Surge and Haste give 2 extra actions. So really it's like tripling, quadrupling our actions. Like, this is an absolute game changer. We needed to lock this in for the next battle. Yeah, let's try it out, chat. Let's try it out. But before we take out the Thrawns, there is one secret area I discovered watching a random YouTube video that I had never been in before. If you go to the dungeon in the Evil HQ and featherfall yourself, you can actually jump into this hole and live and get to a secret illithid area.
Right beneath the towers. The colony must be close.
Whoa.
That must be where the tadpoles are coming from.
Yeah, is it even possible for me to get out of here? This is awesome. It feels like my lair. It feels like you'd rock up and just see me in here. Just like, yes, this is my house. These are my corpses. There wasn't much down there other than a couple of corpses, but you do get an extra illithid parasite. God, I love this game so much. Every time I play through this game, I'm finding new enemies, new areas, new dialogues. Oh, so much fun to replay this game. If you're looking for something to replay, think about trying Baldur's Gate. Even if you think you've found everything, you'll probably find something else. And even if you don't, you can still have fun trying classes you haven't tried before. Or even higher difficulties if you've only ever tried the lower difficulties. The high difficulties are a real challenge. I also quickly spoke to this lady to the left of the main hall in the Evil HQ, as she, if Astarion bites her, will give you a potion for permanent +2 strength. I gave this to Minthara, although it's not really going to help, but you can't complain with +2 strength, right? And if you give her some of your blood, she will come back in Act 3 and eventually give you a potion that makes your blood explosive and deal flame damage to anyone who makes you bleed, which is pretty solid. I didn't even notice that. Look, they have like drawings of the Mind Flayer things. Poisoner's gloves. We do poison. Whenever you deal poison damage, the target needs to succeed a constitution saving throw or become poisoned. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't even know these existed, chat. Whoa. That's pretty cool. What gloves do I have on, though? Daredevil gloves? Nah, fuck that, chat. Poison gloves. Whoa. What a find to start us off. What a find to start us off, chat. That's fucking awesome. And with that, it's time to take on the first of the big bads, Thinny Thrawn and his evil sisters.
Of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the Scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I would stroke the right nerve. Yeah.
I wonder what Shadowheart thinks if she was here. She did worship Shah too, right? I probably should have just attacked him.
Step forward.
I think if you do it in the dialogue, they go first. They don't go first. Okay, good. Do we go immediately for the boss, Malice Thorn, or do we clear up the Lilies? They do have a lot less health, but I'm pretty sure he revives them. So I think it's actually quite important that we don't go for them first. Okay, not bad. Oh, okay, at least their accuracy is bad on me as well. It goes both ways. Remember to put the opportunity attacks back on, but I still missed. Paralyzed and concentration broken? What the fuck did she just throw? Yeah, somehow I've never seen this attack before, and I don't know, just never paid attention to the potions, but all of the sisters on their corpses have a throwable potion that paralyzes everyone, which is insanely OP. And the selling maid sells 4 potions that coat your weapon and let it paralyze. So, wow, we're definitely stacking up those Rack 3. Whose go is it now? Oh, Spidey McGee's. Can you nip him from there? Give him the little nip and knees. Lovely. Oh, that fucking crit is insane. Well, they're paralyzed. Oh my god, and he's got the last in the turn order, so we get unparalyzed while he's still paralyzed. That was brutal. That was brutal. We absolutely savaged him. Oh, what does his necklace do? Paralyzing criticals. Oh, that is very good. That is very good considering we can guarantee a critical on multiple characters. Who would that be best on? I would say Minthara, because she can guarantee a crit at distance, but she can't wear the necklace because she doesn't have a free slot, so I guess it has to be Astarion. Yeah, we don't need Brand the Weak. Yeah, Paralyzing crits goes hard, chat. Paralyzing crits goes hard. 1 Thrawn down, 2 more Thrawns to go. Now it's Fatty's turn. Now this fight is going to be a lot harder. I'm doing them in order of difficulty from easiest to hardest, because he is borderline immune to slashing damage. I think on higher difficulties he's completely immune to it. And he's immune to poison, and he has a huge health pool. So this is going to be a struggle. Now, interesting thing here, chat. Let me see if I can pass one of these skill checks. If you drink or fake a drink, everyone in your party always seems to enjoy it. It's very strange. I think it might be the only action in the game that everybody likes. Never mind, I didn't get it, chat, but normally everyone likes that. Should I inspire it? Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah, watch. Fake it. Everyone likes it. I don't know why. This is like the only action in the whole game that everyone always enjoys. It's very strange. He's not concentrating, but that's fine. Get a Hunter's Mark on him. Now the question is, can we actually deal damage with lacerating weapons? No! But I mean, did the lighting just change? Well. Cool. Can you blow this up? Why is this attackable? Interesting, chat. I didn't know you could blow that up. Yeah, he's immune to slashing damage, but all our other damages are getting through. Yeah, so we are still able to do a bit of damage to him. Okay, not bad. What the? He can summon lightning imps? I'm seeing so much shit in this playthrough, chat I've never seen before. So we'll brand ourselves to this. One for the big cheese. Oh, he's back again? Oh, we got him! Hey! Cull the Weak for the win. Hello there. 2 down, 1 more to go. The most deadly threat of all, Goldie. But before we get into the battle, this NPC actually has one of the most secret items in the game. If you have 6k gold, I literally did the gold cheese from Act 1 on every single merchant I had left, and there was just 6k. Just. So 6k is like a truly ludicrous amount of money. You get a unique scroll, which is a spell you can't cast outside of that scroll and can't be learned, that turns an NPC to gold. Just permanently. They can never move again. So we had to get our hands on that, right? Yeah, I don't know if that's enough, because I actually had to throw in 1 gold to get that dialogue. I don't know if that actually takes away from your total.
Yes. You may pass.
And where is the scroll? Oh, there it is. It doesn't actually have a thing of her giving it to you, but there it is. There it is. There it is. Shelob's true form is terror incarnate. And then it misses. The Slayer form sucks. The Slayer form genuinely sucks. I can't believe how bad it is. I actually can't fucking believe how bad it is. Right, I'm going to go for a, wow, 600 HP. I'm going to go for a boss rush kill rather than the minions. One hit, oof. Oh, man. Okay, we're already 200 damage down. This is a good start. Come on. Nice, nice. And I get 2. Let's try a multi-attack. Why does the multi-attack hit so low? The minimum is 8. How the fuck am I hitting 1-4? That's it, chat. I'm cutting multi-attack off. We're never using that fucking garbage, glitched fucking piece of shit attack ever fucking again. Oh, nice. These stuns are spreading like wildfire. We're out of stuns, though. She is actually going to get a turn after this. We got very lucky with those bubble shield stuns. Oh, solid, solid. Very good. Man, we do 3 with a haste potion. 4? Oh my god, we do 4 with a haste potion. Oh, nice. Okay, we got silence, but that's fine. With me transformed, there's no one doing sorcery. What are you doing on the roof, dude? What are you doing on the roof? Look at her without her gold armor. Get the saggy tits out. Game, please don't glitch out. Game. Come on, what are you doing? I don't know what that was, but we're back. She just didn't want to have a go? I'm kind of gutted. I wanted to see her do an attack. Oh! Wow. Brutalized all of the Thrawn family. And now there is only one thing left to do in Act 2 before we take on Death himself, and that is the Gauntlet of Shah. Now, normally you can skip most of this with the knock spell, other than the combat encounters, but because I'm an idiot, I didn't take knock up until now, so it's very important we try and squeeze out one more level in order to skip the very annoying challenge rooms. The first one is Invisible Floor, which is very badly laid out. The second one is Stealth, and I fucking despise Stealth. And the third one, you actually fight shadow clones of yourself, which, I'll be honest, that's a pretty fun battle. I might just do that for fun, to see what it's like to verse myself. Look at us in the cutscene. We look fucking savage.
Find yourself in a dead, putrid skull, somehow hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the corpse like a puppet.
Just a close-up of my fucking groin.
Stinking pile of ogre afterbirth!
And after quickly cleaning up these portals, it is time for the first challenging encounter in the Gauntlet of Shah, and that is the Undead Overboss and his Flesh Colossus. What is this? Fucking Elder Scrolls Online? Now, this is actually quite a hard battle, as it brings back the ghouls from Act 1 that we lost to, that had those skeleton shepherds, as they have Stunning Claw, which can absolutely screw you, and he is one of the very few enemies that can activate haste on himself, so this is actually a pretty scary fight. Right away. Oh, did you want to talk to me, dude? Did you want to start a little conversation? I'm sorry, sir, but there is no conversation with death herself. Astarion, can you fit in? He can! There is just enough room. That's so lucky. That's such lucky positioning. Did I fucking forget to concentrate on a spell again? Oh my god, chat. Official imbecile over here. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on him. Boom, one down. And I'll jump on this one. Okay, that's fucking devastating that we got paralyzed there. That made us lose 2 more turns because we lost haste. Oh my god, that could not have gone any worse. You see what I mean about paralyzing strike? Oh my god, they just healed him for 66. The fucking rat jumps in for the critical run though. Shout out to random rat that I have no idea how it got here. Oh shit. Astarion's down! Oh, this is getting a little close. Not great hits. He wasted his 67 damage attack on the rat! The rat actual carrying this battle, chat. Actual genuinely carrying this battle. Come on, take it home. Nice, nice. Can I help people up in this form? No, you can't. Scroll of Cloud Kill. Oh, chat, that's the one other poison spell we can learn. You literally get every poison spell at level 1 apart from Cloud Kill. There it is. Ooh, 5 to 40 poison damage per turn in an AoE. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And with that, it's time for the second difficult encounter of the Gauntlet of Shar, and that is Yargir, the Hell General himself, who you can actually, like nearly every other encounter in Act 2 and 3, weirdly, just talk your way through. If you do one of the other encounters first, the last, like, Warrior of Shar, who's heading down the bottom, which we're going to do next, and then talk to him, he will actually just leave and not attack you, but that's not the spider way, chat. The spiders kill everyone, so he is going down. This can be a very annoying fight due to his bonus action visibility, but let's see how the spiders do. He's only got 100 HP, though. Nah, fuck it, I'm going for the boss. Only 100 HP? Well, we could do that. We could do that easy. Is he biteable? He is biteable, too. Let's have a little snack on him. Tasty. One's the lowest I've ever seen that hit. Immune to poison damage, that's a bummer. Come on, big damage, big damage. Dude, no. Okay, that's pretty good, that's pretty good. Minthara, take it home for us. No! Oh, that miss might actually fuck us. Yes! Oh my god, I've never turned one that guy before. That was savage. That was savage. So after savaging the boss, we had a very annoying 10 minutes of whittling down his minions, but we did finally get through them all. And after that, you go through, get the first key to the Gauntlet of Shar, which if we had Knock, we could just immediately finish it now, but I still need to try and squeeze in that next level. And did you ever know this? If you go to where they keep the monsters, there's a funny little encounter you can do. Managed to... Poor spider, bro. If you manage to get here without triggering the combat,
on the ground.
You find this, and one of the options is to lick it. It looks tasty, chat. Let's have a little taste. Let's have a little taste.
The meat tastes of rot and sour milk. Your stomach lurches, but your loins tingle. Was that arousal? Makes the rot is
Who wrote that to the
unmistakable
game?
Sweetness. Succubus spittle. The meat is charmed.
And just before we do the last hard encounter of the Gauntlet of Shar, I discovered something very strange. I did the mirror match battle challenge room just for fun. All the rest of them I absolutely smashed. There was nothing particularly interesting about. But Lae'zel, who was shapeshifted when I went in, didn't just shapeshift into something immediately. It gave her like a set of moves she didn't have. I guess this is a prevention to make sure you don't just run everyone in naked to cheese it. But yeah, she had weird moves like summon flame blob, invisibility as a bonus action. It was really strange. It actually took me ages to kill her because she kept going invisible and running away. But yeah, that's a cool little bonus I never knew about. Wow, look at that ladder climb animation for the Slayer form. That is crazy. Alright, time for the last hard encounter of the Gauntlet of Shar, the Hidden Shar's warrior, who was split up into hundreds of rats. Now, unfortunately for us, all we have is my puke attack and my jump attack for AoE. Now, I thought this would be enough. I was wrong. These rats are no joke, and if they are close by when they die, the white ones actually put you to sleep. So this was my first loss in Act 2. Like, damn, these rats ain't fucking around. And if Karnas dies, yeah, we kind of have to respawn. Yeah, no, they've got it. They've got us, chat. We were beaten by rats. But remember that scroll of Cloud Kill we picked up earlier? If we place that on the exact right spot that covers the ladder and both rat warrens, they cannot escape and will all immediately die on the starts of their turn. Although I will give a seizure warning here, as this is where my game just fucking broke. Oh. Camera, please! Why would I want to look up here? Dude! I think I can get it, but it's like they've made it impossible because the camera's so bad. Alright, I think it's working! I think it's working! It's working! It's working! He went out of the cloud kill! What? What? He went out of the cloud kill, but fell through the ladder. This playthrough is cursed, chat. This playthrough is genuinely cursed. Alright, that was all the rats. Here we go. Boom. Secret person. Secret person.
These hands.
That is a stupid design.
Where are the others? Where's the rest of me?
Imagine waking up to seeing this hulking colossus just looking right at your face. Oh, Karnas actually made it out of the glitched stairs! He might actually live this encounter, chat, although... Oh my god. I'm actually feeling like severely motion sick looking at this. This is actually really, really bad. If I was like susceptible to seizures, this could potentially give me a seizure. This is really bad. I can't believe this glitch is still in the game. This is crazy. Oh, fucking hell. What the hell am I supposed to do? He's phasing in and out of existence. There we go. Oh my god, okay, I'm feeling Major League motion sick, but we did get him in the end. And with that, we just had enough XP to lock in another level and get Knock. We've been so lucky with XP in this game. And skip the rest of the trials and get to the very end of the Gauntlet of Shar, which is normally where you would save the Night Song, but this is an evil playthrough, so we're killing her this time. Which I've never done before, and I was interested to see that Shadowheart actually gets a free set of Justicar gear, which is pretty sweet. And she gets an upgraded version of the spear to like dark version instead of light version, which is what you normally get if you do the good playthrough, which is awesome. Although you don't get the helmet. You do find the helmet in the like temple, but she doesn't give you the helmet. You have to add that on top. Pretty cool gear set though. I like it. I like it. And she also still changes her hair like she would in the start of Act 3. She just keeps it black. I'm excited to see what else is going to change in Act 3 because of this. And now all that's left to do is assault the castle and take out the big bad himself. Now this is a lot different layout-wise to what I remember. Not in like building layout-wise, like enemy layout. As I've only ever done this the good way, where when you show up, the last light in people have already assaulted the area and taken out the first group of enemies. But I was very surprised to see, outside of this one group of enemies that you don't normally get to fight, everything else is much easier. As while these guys are prepared to fight you, no one else is. Everyone else is still spread out throughout the entire castle. So you can just take them on in small groups and rest in between, long rest in between. It's no worries. Also, there seems to be more enemies that have parasites when you attack it without the last light in people. I feel like with the last light in people you get 3, and I think I got like 5 here. It was crazy. I got so many parasites. Literally, by the end of clearing this, before fighting the last boss, I had every single parasite move I wanted on every character. This was, like, amazing. And another parasite. Awesome. Oh, just get it right away, because the other guy had a parasite too. Minthara, it is your lucky day. We now have a 3rd bubble shield. That random lady has a parasite? You actually get so many more parasites from this place not going with the normal raid. Wow. And with that, the castle is clear that it's finally time to take on the big bad, or at least part 1 of the big bad's battle. Now, it is very important that we do the right dialogue checks here, as if we intimidate him into surrendering, we actually skip the first phase of the second version of this battle, which makes it significantly easier. So we make sure to pass those, and then it's battle time. I did initially think that something special might happen, as the reason he doesn't surrender if you succeed these on a good playthrough is because the Night Song forces him to, but it just kind of skips that, and then he doesn't surrender anyway. It kind of feels like they forgot to animate in something here, but yeah, nothing changes, unfortunately, if the Night Song isn't alive. Why is... Look, I don't understand what's going on. Why the fuck is Lae'zel grayed out? What? What has happened to Lae'zel? We need her. Oh, this fucking run has been so glitched. Oh yeah. Shelob Queen form. Oh, Starion's still got a turn? Can I eat Thrawn? No, he's technically undead. Oof. Oh, we still have our Luck of the Far Realms ready. I missed one skeleton? Where? Oh, that one I missed on at the start. Oh my god, did he just steal 75% of my turns? Holy shit, he literally just feared half my party. Yep. Nice. Alright, no more fucking frightens. Oh, you gotta love that stun. You gotta love that stun. That's delicious. Alright, we need to get out of range so we get the optimal accuracy. Oh man, double crits on me moving away? That's brutal. And he's already down. That all you got? Weak.
Colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Kinda, stay home first. Dude, you really can't finish that last one off. I'll do it then. Boom. That's right, the Lord of Death running in fear from the power of Shelob and her spiderlings. Now we just need to clear out the Illithid dungeon, and he is going down. Says about 3 encounters and none are too hard.
Must be where they infect
Yeah,
and
there's a fucking
transform
cheeky
those
hidden one, chat, right here.
pools.
Right here.
But empty of tadpoles.
Who would have thought this was interactable?
Unusual.
Oh my god. Fucking hidden like crazy.
Ready for something big.
Oh, dude, you kidding me? I failed the perception check.
Enemies still draw breath. Parasite.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go.
Take it. It might be useful.
Alright, this is going to auto long rest us. Boom. All spell slots back. And ready for battle. Oh, look, there's one of those, like, machine gun things close up. I never knew that was there. Oh, cool. It's dead, but still. That looks badass. Alright, is everybody on? Let's go. And with that, it's finally time to take on the big bad himself, Death. Now, this battle is interestingly a little different if you do the evil ending. The Night Song no longer needs to be freed to damage him. He can just be damaged right away. And he actually resurrects his daughter, which you killed. So it is a little bit harder. There's two of them. Alright, so what's the play, Chad? What's the play? What's the play? What's the play? We have one super jump. Do we try and kill Isabel first? No, we need to kill the Mind Flayer over everything else. Because the Mind Flayer is going to fly down and AoE stun us. We definitely need him killed first. Oh, dude. Oh, no, that's in range. Okay, I can hit that. I can hit that. We just go like a tiddlywinks forward. And then Soul Brand. And fucking annihilate this Mind Flayer. Didn't quite get the 2-shot, but get him with the 3-shot. Lovely. I did that in the wrong order, whoops. And then I guess go for Isabel next? Because I don't know what she's going to do. Can you make it all the way up there? Oh, maybe with a spider jump. Oh my god, I love spider jump. Oh, she lived on 1! She lived on 1! No! Well, it looks like she is going to get 1 turn. I guess I could Misty Step up here for better range on shit. Let's see what Isabel can do. She can fucking kill herself! Okay, okay. 245 HP. Not a lot of HP. Honestly, not a lot of HP, but very important we destroy the minions first, because he can heal off them. So... Can you make it all the way up there? You can, that's amazing. Nope, she fucking can't, actually. How did she get downed? What? She should have reverted to human form. She was in animal form. Oh, game! Fucking just act like you're supposed to. Alright, sorry, get rid of these tiddlers. Tiddlers are out. We're going all out. Haste potion. I don't have a bonus action. I can jump into range though, right? Why does that say not enough movement? The circle's right there! The circle's right there, man! That's it, keep getting those concentration saving throws, hell yeah. Frightened, that's bad, but our archer's probably the best person to get frightened. Lae'zel got glitched, so there's nothing she can do. She got royally screwed there. That's why I take battle concentration for a feat, chat. So good being able to keep your concentration. And let's jump over here, disrupt these guys. Hello there. Oh! That was brutal! I just did like a fucking 100 damage from that jump. Whoa. You remember when I said Slayer form was bad, chat? Never mind fucking killing spree. Woohoo! I'm gonna wait till next turn and just jump over. Okay, he's trying to summon more good zombies. That one hasn't incubated yet, which is great. I still can't hit it though. Oh, dude, come on. Boom! There it is! There it is. Beaten with only spiders. Oh, that feels good, champ. That feels good. Oh, you get her gear as well. Normally you don't get access to this. Oh, he was controlling her for a Mind Flayer parasite. So we get another one. Nice. Nice. Auto restoration. That's kind of cool. Spear +1. And what are her robes? Moon Devotion robes. Lunar Bulwark Project Flame. Mage's robe. With the ability, while the wearer has mage armor, each successful saving throw causes a radiant saving throw to take 1 to 4 damage, +1 to saving throws. It's pretty cool. Honestly, it's pretty cool. He's up here. This is what we want, though. This is what we want. And there it is, level 10! Level 10, chat. Just before Act 2, we get a super shield, which isn't even as good as our fucking wooden shield we picked up off the ground. Ridiculous. But it does give us a +1 to attack roll, so I think we are actually going to have to equip that. His hammer, which we can't use. And his armor, which is 1 stronger. And his... can't be moved against your will. And it looks amazing. Like, for a vampire like Astarion, I feel like it's quite fitting for him. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Nice. Minthara sitting on the throne like an absolute chad.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
And with that, we have officially managed to complete all of Act 2 with only spiders, and hit level 10, which I've never managed to do before. This playthrough is actually going great. I've also never had this many illithid parasites. Also, a few poison-related things before we end off. There is a few other poison weapons in Act 2, but let me explain why I could use them. So the first one was Cruel Sting, held by Chris, who of course gets the happy ending now. He's ruling over the evil dude's castle. This does deal poison damage to ensnared enemies if you're playing as a drow. But as he was using it, I didn't want to use it because I was having him on my side, although we are going to make him drop that using Heat Weapon and take it into Act 3. There is also both the Syringe and the Problem Solver, which are glitched poison weapons. It's particularly annoying on the Argument Solver as it looks amazing. They're both supposed to have a special poison ability that doesn't proc, which is a real bummer. That's 2 less to the already very slim poison weapon table. Although there is one poison thing that I did actually miss, which is good. In the room of the big bad in a middle chest, which luckily I went back and collected before I entered Act 3, there is a cape which gives you 1 to 4 HP every time you cause poison, which isn't super good, but hey, I'll take it. It's got poison in the name, I'm equipping it. This is the poison run. I gotta wear the poison clothes. It's only fitting. But, unfortunately, that is all we have time for today, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. And, oh my god, my house is burning down! The only way to stop it is if you like and subscribe!